Hello, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, this is me, Alan James Dent, once again. And you know my procedure. I have to identify who I am because this is a screen recorder. Okay, so I'm going to open my camera up and I'm going to throw up the deuce sign, and then I'm going to make another unknown sign, you see, and that's it, okay? So let me go to my camera so you'll know that this is not a recording from the camera to anything clever. Okay, there's the camera, you see, okay? Now let me turn it around real quick. Boom. There you go. That's me. Of course you can see. All right, now, let me go back to what I gotta say. As you can see, my mouth is moving. Let me look up. Let me look down. Look left. Let me look right. So you know it's me. Now, let me get out of this. Boom. Okay. Now, while I'm here, what I wanted to talk about today was the simple fact that radiation treatment, okay, in the AIDS virus, okay. Now I'm down here in little Springfield, Illinois, okay. Well, I'm walking right now because it is 1:25, and what I'm finna do is I'm finna heat up this sandwich that I have had from earlier, okay? Bingo, okay? It's on some aluminum foil, so I'm going to cut this oven on to 253, 255. Okay, anyways, radiation treatment and the AIDS virus, okay? Now, let me say this here. Now, let me go back and let me let you see a few things. Things I was looking at. Okay. Now, let's take a look at this. What causes cancer? Okay, we're looking at the Stanford Healthcare, okay? There is no single cause for cancer. Okay. Now you heard that, right? Now you guys see this. There is no single cause. There's no cause. Basically, there's not a single damn cause for cancer, which means cancer is just existing out of nowhere. Okay? There is nothing that's causing it. It's just causing itself to be there in existence, okay? That's basically what that's saying. Scientists believe that it is the interaction of many factors together that produces cancer. So what the hell are they doing? Contradicting themselves? Let's go back and look at the first part. It says there is no single cause for cancer. They said, okay, the word single could be meaning anything in this type of verse. There's not only one reason for cancer. Okay, you should have put that there because you're saying there's no single cause. You're trying to tell me in a way that there's not a single solitary cause for cancer, point blank, period. Cancer is caused. So let's look at it. Cancer is caused in many other type of ways. Okay, so let's just say that's what they're meaning. Okay. Scientists believe that it is an interaction of many factors together that produces cancer. What factors? Whenever you say something like that, you must provide the facts. You must provide the you know what I'm saying, the producers of the matter. You can't just throw something at everybody and want us to believe what you're saying in this order. No. So there's some strange about that anyways. The factors involved may be genetic. Okay, but you're still not telling us what, though? You're still not telling us what produces the genetic. You're not. Okay, now this is what they will do. Now look, it's something down from the family lineage. Okay, who cares if it comes from a family lineage? What produced it in this person? It didn't just appear in this person. If it was from the family lineage, then there has to be something there stating to us, you, and everyone else that studies it, that it originated from here. This is what you have in your body that causes it. They're not telling us that part. So when you got people beating around the bush like that, you should take very care to understand that there is something really strangely, vaguely wrong with the way it's being explained to you. You should look at it as a form of maybe they're hiding something, because this doesn't sound explaining to me the right way or about how it's produced at all, period. So it says the factors may be genetic, environmental. Okay. So explain to me what you mean by environmental. And then or constitutional characteristics of the individual. Let me say this here. Now, we do know what genetic means, and we do know what characteristics of an individual. So you mean to tell me that my personality trait is what causes me to develop cancer? Okay, right. Hey, I love to laugh. That causes cancer. I get sad sometimes. That causes cancer. I like to fucking have sex a lot. Those characteristics, that causes cancer. I love to write and do all type of things. That causes cancer. I have a multiple personality syndrome and many different characteristics. That causes cancer. That's basically what they're telling us. That's basically what they're telling us. They're telling us that that's what causes cancer here, which I think that's pretty... It'd be very hard for us to believe that our individual characteristics is what causes cancer. So I don't know what that is. It says diagnosis. Now, they just leave us totally in the dark with that first paragraph. We're in the dark. We're supposed to just take that and run with it. Not me, not buying. Diagnosis, treatment, and prognosis for childhood cancers are different than, okay, and so is the age of a child and adult. What are you trying to tell us is what we want to know. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to understand that part, which has nothing to do with the product, the producing of cancer, which they totally went around. Once again, want us to buy nonsense. It's like they want us to buy a pack that the bologna comes in without the bologna in it. That's what they want you to buy. I'm not going to be dumb enough to buy that, and you shouldn't either. It says the main differences are, now they're going to tell us the differences. Wait a minute. Now, what? Hold on. The main differences are the survival rate and the cause of the cancer. Okay, you said something about the producing and cause is about the same thing when it comes to cancer, you know, but now you're talking about the survival rate, because they're throwing it completely off of what actually causes and produces cancer. They'll talk about it, but they're not going to be about it. They're not going to show it, because guess what? Once again, radiation is what causes cancer. They're going to do everything in their power to avoid you knowing that or having suspicion. Okay. The main differences, it says, the main differences are the survival rate and the cause of the cancer. The overall 5-year survival rate for childhood cancer is about 80%, while in adult cancer survival rate is 68%. Okay, once again, a higher number than the other. You're still not telling us what produces it, what causes it. You said the environment. Tell us how. You said individual characteristics. Tell me how. Show me how. You said genetic. The genetic engineering of a person. Show us how. When, where, and the whats. See, you're not doing the do's, which means you're not telling the truth. Anyway, childhood cancers often occur or begin in the stem cells. Okay, they didn't say adults. They said childhood cancers often. Now watch this here. Which are simple cells capable of producing other type of specialized cells that the body needs. What? Okay, now clearly we can see that there's something dumb here, something dumbfounded about this whole script. Okay, now let's say, it says adult cancers are sometimes referred to as acquired for this reason. They're still not telling us about the adult. They're comparing the numbers and the difference between the child and the adults, but they skipped that part. Childhood cancers are developed. So what are you trying to say is what we're all wanting to realize and understand. Cancer risk factors. There's been some cancers, particularly in adults, have been associated with repetitive. Where did it say that at up at top? It did not say it at all. Repetitive exposures are risk factors. A risk factor is anything that may increase a person's chance of developing a disease. Okay, what is the fucking, show us what causes or produces the risk factor. Where is the risk factor located? What puts a person at risk? Show us how it's developed. We want to know what causes the cancer. What part of the body? Give us the name. Give us the layout of how it grows from a person's stem cell and why. It can't just be there when you got two other types of reasons for it, and the other two don't even add up. Lifestyle, smoking, a high-fat diet, and working with toxic chemicals. Wait a minute. Now that's the part that I wanted to hear. Now let me ask you a question, ladies and gentlemen. Do you not believe that there's intoxicants in the air, right? All around you. There's always pollution in the air from automobiles. Now, let me say this here. Your body has an immune system built to keep your body safe from those pollutions in the air, okay? Now let me say it like this here. If a dog poops on the grass, now watch this here. A dog poops on the grass and you walk by it, you're not gonna get intoxicated by the dog poop that you're walking by or even step on it. You're not gonna get intoxicated. Okay, your immune system, it's a difference, it's not airborne, okay? Now, if you use radiation in an area where you are and there is dog poop and other chemicals in the area and other waste materials, that becomes what you call toxic waste, okay? Because waste carries toxins in it, okay? Waste carries toxins, and so does urine. Okay? So when radiation is used in that area, what is being created is toxins, toxic waste. That radiation becomes dangerous because of what it is, what's illuminating into the air. Radiation sticks to you. Do your research about radiation poisoning, okay? And do your research about toxic waste. Dog poop in the area and radiation being used. See, you can walk past that dog poop, and like I said, it won't intoxicate you. But when you use radiation in that area, everything in that area becomes summed up in that radiation. Causes it to become toxic because radiation is nasty. When that dog poop comes in contact with that radiation, the same way that radiation sticking to your skin, it's carrying the intoxics from the intoxications from that dog poop. It's gonna stick to you too and every damn thing else in the surrounding area. And yes, you will start smelling like fucking dog poop. Because it's going to be on your skin because it travels through the radiation. The radiation spreads whatever it touches. And if you know it is not a game because radiation does physical damage to the hair, to the teeth. So I'm going to tell you just like this here. What makes you think it ain't, goddammit, doing something to the dog poop in the area? When that dog poop is touched with radiation, or you a person who is radioactive and you walk past that dog poop gonna stick to your ass. It's gonna become radiated too, and it's gonna get to illuminating in the area. And whoever come by that damn dog poop, you gonna goddamn it, or that area, you gonna get that dog poop you gonna become dog poop radioactive, which means you're gonna be smelling like shit, dog poop. And guess what? Those intoxicants that's in there, that toxic waste, that is going into your damn system. That is going into your system. You're going to be a walking dog poop goddamn factory. And so is every damn thing else in the area. Or anything else that gets near the area where that radioactive dog poop is. So if I get radioactive and I walk across some dog poop, that dog poop gonna become radioactive. Everybody I come in contact gonna be dog poop too. Radioactive dog poop. Now look, now it says it right here. It says it. It's this lifestyle: smoking, high-fat diet, working with toxic chemicals. Toxic chemicals. Dog poop carries toxic chemicals. And so does urine. So guess what, ladies and gentlemen? What I just did was explain to you exactly what they were trying to hide from you through something they were putting forth. See, they designed these clever way of putting things to keep you from knowing the truth. But see, I'm here to expose the truth about what radiation really is and what it does and what they have been doing with it. Radiation is your killer, okay? It's your number one killer here in the United States of America besides the AIDS virus, okay? Okay, now look at this here. Some genetic orders, which they won't explain. But let's go down here. Some forms of high-dose chemotherapy and radiation. In some cases, children who have been exposed to these agents may have developed a second malignancy later in life. These strong anti-cancer agents can alter cells or the immune system. A second malignancy is a cancer that appears as a result from the treatment of a different cancer. Look, now tell me this here. Now, didn't they just admit to everything I just said? They said that the radiation treatment from one cancer causes another cancer to form. Look, check this out. Later on in life. Now, remember when I told y'all that if radiation was the cure to cancer, why does it come back? See, with this being said in this verse here, it's telling you exactly what I told you the first time, that it is radiation that's developing cancer in your bodies. That's what it is. It's radiation that's developing the cancer. Wait a minute. Nicotine supposedly comes from the tobacco leaf. Or are they not going to tell you the truth that because the marijuana, let's look at it this way. The marijuana leaf carries a heavier product, produce opium, than nicotine. But nicotine is more deadlier, right? Now look at this here. Smoking, no matter what you do, damages the lungs any damn ways. And opium is heavier, okay? Smoke is not meant to go inside the body. So it does damage you the way it goes. Now let me say this here. Does a Newport or any cigarette get you high? No, it does not. Anything that could cause you to become intoxicated. High, you're intoxicated when you're high, believe it or not. When you're drinking alcohol and you're drunk, you're intoxicated. What do you think is happening? And say, is those things good for you? That's what they say, no. So when you take the time out to look at the simple fact that, hey, nicotine, they telling you that nicotine automatically over time causes cancer. Okay, if nicotine is what is causing cancer, don't you think opium too will cause it too? But at the same time, they got an opium. They got opium down marijuana as being a healing for cancer. No, let me tell you the biggest scam on the face of planet Earth again. Marijuana is not. Look at this here. Remember when they said marijuana destroys your brain cells? It does destroy your brain cells. Because I do not smoke marijuana at all, and my memory IQ is greater than those that I'd be around that smoke marijuana. And I've seen the research is done, the studies. I've seen what was shown on a scale of 1 to 10. So they're lying. Marijuana was never used by Native Americans to get high. It was used as an aid to suppress pain of an individual that was either dying or having something surgically done to them. Or it was used as a means to contact spirits. It was never used on a daily basis and under no other circumstances. And y'all kids running around, oh, I want to get a blunt. That is why most of y'all looking so damn old. And I'm sitting there looking at y'all like y'all look older than goddamn Father Time himself. Y'all older than Time them damn self. You ain't got no damn business being 24 years old and looking like you 45. You ain't got no damn business looking like that. No business. The tobacco leaf and the marijuana plant, they're all plants. They come from the earth. They don't say it about cigarettes. They'll say it about marijuana, though. It's all good because it comes from the earth. And killing yourself, destroying your brain cells. Every time you get high, see, that opium, it causes you to drift. The opiate was meant as a suppressant, a reason, a usage for people who are passing on. They use those drugs to cause people to forget things about certain things that happen. You see, that is nothing more than an anesthetic. When you go, the anesthesia, they put it in your system for when you have surgery. You see what I'm saying? That's basically what that was used for. It wasn't used to just get high for recreational reasons like these dumbass kids out here doing today. That's not what it was. But see, they're selling it under a falsified reason. Now, nicotine causes cancer, supposedly. So why is the tobacco companies allowed to sell products on the market that causes cancer? You ever wonder? You ever wonder? And those are intoxicants. And there's high dosages of radiation being used here. And when that high dosage of radiation is being used here, the intoxicants and chemicals from alcohol and marijuana and cigarettes is being, and whatever else is in the environment is being gathered together to make one big nasty lick of something through the radiation into your body, and it will develop something called cancer. And you see, a while y'all don't realize what pill can they give you to suppress cancer. But they said radiation, which causes it, is what hurts, what helps with it. Okay? Look at your teeth. Now look, we're gonna go down. Watch this here. How does genes affect cancer? Okay, let's go look at this. Let's go and yeah, see, a tumor is nothing more than all the intoxicants in the area put together and formed inside your body. You see, that's what cancer is. Okay, now let me go back. Let me see symptoms of cancer. You see, man, I'm looking at the symptoms. It said cancer symptoms. Okay, brain. Okay, let's go look at the rate. Let's go back and look at what I was looking at earlier. I'm saying radiation. Okay, let's go look at that. Radiation side effects. Okay. Now we gonna take a look at this here. This is radiation treat prostate cancer, radiation therapy for cancer. Let's go. Let's see what the side effects are. Let's take a look at this and see. Okay, radiation burns. Okay, we know that. It says radiation treat. About 60% of cancer patients need radiation therapy. You see what I'm saying? Now, don't it sound funny? Need radiation therapy, either alone or in a combination with other treatments. You see what I'm saying? Other treatments, according to the National Cancer Institute, okay? Radiation is a localized treatment, meaning it focuses on the cancer cells in the immediate surrounding area, not the entire body. Now, we do know that that is a lie, okay? That's a big lie. You see, the cancer, look, if you drop a radioactive bomb on, let's just say you got a machine and Alan is standing here and you point that radioactive light at me. I'm going to become, and you pointed at my head. Do you honestly, truly think that my entire body's not going to become radioactive? Yes, it will. Everything. Go look at TV, look at a bunch of places, look at real life. Look, check this out. Those people wear them hazmat suits are covering their whole damn body. That's like dropping a nuke. Watch this here. Watch. That's like saying, hey man, I'm going to have surgery and one part of my body goes to sleep after they done sedated me and the rest of my body does not. That's what they're trying to tell you. Hey, guess what? What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a pill when you swallow it, it's going to travel straight to the infected area without touching the rest of your body. Now, let me ask you this. Is not your blood continuously circulating throughout your entire body? And whatever goes in your body circulates from head to motherfucking toe. Or if you had an infection on your foot and they gave you penicillin, a pill, where does it enter at? Not in your goddamn foot, phantom. Woo! So we know that is a big lie that they telling. So that right there, you know, this is ridiculous, but it's a proven fact. It says it focuses on the cancer cells' immediate surrounding area and immediate surrounding area and not the entire. So guess what? My head gets radiated in the entire area, but not the rest of my body. That don't make sense. Internal radiation treatments may also be used where radiation sources such as seeds or capsules are placed inside your body near the cancer. Now watch this, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I want to know if you can pick up radiation, okay? You can radioactivate certain medications, okay? By using radioactive energy on those pills, okay? And you can put them in a person's body. But what sense does that make when you got the radioactive treatment technology in a hospital? I mean, what that means, if you give a person some pills that you believe would help with cancer. I've never heard of any other type of cancer pills or anything helping with cancer. Never heard of it. Those pills, like they just said, have to be under constant radiation at all times. So where is the source of radiation being provided to consistently radioactivate those pills that you put in your body? See what I'm saying? That means somebody is using radiation technology illegally out here in the public where it's not supposed to be used. Period. Just saying. They give you pills and stuff. Yeah, they said, man, that treatments only use radio sources such as seeds or capsules that are placed inside your body. Internal radiation treatments may also be used where radiation sources such as these are radioactive pills. So these pills are radioactive. Nothing stays radioactive forever. It eventually wears off. So where is the radio when you go home with that bottle of pills? Do you go back to the hospital every day or every 3 hours? You got to take one to get those pills radioactive so you can take it. Is that what they telling me? No, it doesn't happen like that. So there again, you got something suspicious coming out of this whole damn thing. Radiation burns, okay? Radiation burns. If anything burns your skin, do you think it's fucking helping you? What radiation about redness, dryness, itching, peeling, blisters, swelling, tissue damage? What you think it's doing to the inside of your goddamn organs? You can't use none of this with it. You see what I'm saying? So this is just, you know what I'm saying? Me looking at the fact that, you know, radiation has some bogus side effects. You see what I'm saying? It does. It has some crazy side effects. And it said, what are specific side effects of radiation therapy? Dry mouth and gum sores, difficulty swallowing, stiffness in the jaw, nausea, hair loss, a type of swelling called lymphedema, tooth decay. Look, your teeth and your bone go hand in hand. What you think is happening to your body? The hell is wrong with y'all? Difficult swallowing. Look at all this. Breast or nipple soreness. But it's curing cancer though. Bullshit. Loss of appetite, nausea and vomiting, bowel cramping, loose stool, or diarrhea. You see? And that is how I know that they got y'all fooled into believing that you're getting something good because you're thinking that you're getting a good bowel movement. No, you are being fucked up if your body does not know it. Man, look, radiation will cause your body to, when you got diarrhea, it's not normally good. You see what I'm saying? So just look at it that way. These symptoms, you got loose stool or diarrhea, rectal bleeding. You see what I'm saying? Rectal bleeding. A lot of you don't realize, do you know what a motherfucking hemorrhoid is? It's a small tumor, cancerous tumor. Okay? It can go away in certain people. But guess what? Certain people like me, they just go away. They'll go away. You got rectal bleeding, you got all type of stuff. Because if cancer is messing with, if the radiation treatment is messing with your bowel movement, it's gonna affect your front area, the pelvic area of a woman. It's going to mess with her vagina. It's going to mess with a man's penis. It's going to mess with both of their assholes, okay? That's what it's going to do. That's exactly what it's going to do. Bladder irritation. So most of y'all that think that you be having like all of your bladder, look, check this out. That radiation carries intoxicants. Some of you probably didn't realize when you caught an STD where it came from. STDs are bacterial infections. Bacteria can be traveled through. Man, bacteria is no different than an intoxicant. It can travel through radiation too. Your ass will fuck around and you will have a white pus coming from your dick out of the blue. And you would think this girl burned you, but no, somebody used a filtered type radiation on your ass with some nasty stuff in it. And your body got wind of it, and your dick is showing you, or your penis is showing you this, and you're gonna go off. That is how they consistently sell the pills. Now, what are the pills and where the pills come from? Look at that. The STD pills are made directly from Mr. Dent. You see how they're trying to play the field. They're using radiation to keep their money flowing secretly. And they're using radiation to kill people. They're using radiation to damage your hair. So you'll go and, you know what I'm saying, keep buying their hair products that they're putting on the market. They're using it to burn you, radiation to burn you out here, you know what I'm saying, so that you'll keep buying the SPF 40. See, they're using radiation to mess with your body to keep you going to the store and buying the products that they are putting on the fucking shelf. That is what they're doing, okay? You see them saying this is you see, coping with the side effect. Damn, I mean, this doesn't sound right. And now this is what I wanted to say, and this is what I'm going to say, is that now AIDS and HIV, okay? Cancer, the usage of radiation does damage. It causes cancer, okay? Now, the AIDS virus does one thing better than any virus out there. It's like sort of like a parasitic infection. It's like a small microscopic animal. What it does is the AIDS virus, HIV virus, works on your immune system. It breaks it down, and then it becomes AIDS. Now, when that happens, your immune system is weak. So now, when you are in the environment and people are using radiation treatment, you know what I'm saying, out in the open, like they're doing here in Springfield, Illinois, that it's easier for the intoxicants in the area and in the air through radiation to enter into your body and cause you to become sick. It would also allow for cancerous tumors and cancer itself to develop in certain parts of your body easily because your immune system is already been weakened by the AIDS virus. So when you look at it and you say, if radiation is causing cancer, what are they really using radiation for? And I'm going to break it down to you. They're using radiation to control something secretly in the open that they don't want you to know. And that, sir and ma'am, is the AIDS virus. The AIDS virus will spread. Radiation has been known to help with certain things like that. I mean, it will keep it down, but there's a process. You see what I'm saying? There's a process at the same time where you're gonna develop cancer. So they have to have something that'll keep cancer from developing, to keep the radiation treatment from destroying their body or cancer developing, killing them, while they filter the radiation in an attempt to control the microscopic animal that's inside you. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm going to tell you this. Most animals won't live through radiation. So that's how I know that the AIDS virus is a microscopic animal. It's like an enzyme. Okay? And they give you AIDS pills. AIDS pills. But where's those pills coming from? They're coming up with a new pill all the time. This allows you to live with AIDS for the rest of your life. No one gets affected and all of this. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the truth. All of those medications that they're making are coming from me, my body, Alan James Dent, and nowhere else. Why? I found out this in Chicago when I healed an individual with the virus called AIDS. Okay, so this is the thing. They're not gonna tell you that. You remember that machine called the Hyla? Now it pushes air out. But look, it has a filter where you can place Vicks, grease, and all of that in there, and that air will push out that Vicks into the air, and it'll be no different than you rubbing it on your chest because it's going in through your nostrils. That's how radiation works. They have a filter on the radiation. They have a filter. Now look, Alan is immune to cancer. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to catch cancer. You see what I'm saying? What they do is they'll take my blood, and what they do with my blood is they'll put it in a filter, a cancerous filter, after they done made some type of other chemical, mix some other type of chemical with it, made some other type of drug, put it in the filter, and they'll use that radiation on people, and that helps control the AIDS virus and keep cancer from growing in a person's body at the same time. All along, a person gets to get some energy from the radiation, because that's one thing radiation does, is give you a lot of energy. Go look at the Hills Have Eyes. Those people that got hit with that radiation nuke was deformed and had incredible strength. You see what I'm saying? And their deformities came from radiation, because radiation will fuse anything together. They will do definitely that. You see what I'm saying? So that's the whole key here. That is the whole key here. That is the whole thing, you know, and it is the truth. Now, when you sit back and you say to yourself, you are telling me that radiation is not dangerous, but high levels of it is dangerous. Okay, but even the small levels are damaging to my body. I wonder how something with so many different deadly side effects, those ain't just no any side effects, those are deadly side effects, can be helping the rest of my body. If it's destroying my hair, it's destroying the roots that grow my hair. That means it's destroying the other parts of my body that the roots need to help grow my hair as well. It is the truth. Radiation causes cancer. Radiation causes cancer. Radiation keeps things from growing. The AIDS virus, it's not a virus. It's likened unto one. It's actually a microscopic animal. It is. It's a very, very small enzyme. It's a very small creature that's in your body. And it grows. That's what it does. It grows. They're going to keep that from you. But I'm going to say it loud and clear. These people are using the radiation in the order I said to help control the AIDS virus, that small microscopical animal. You see what I'm saying? Because they can't just go to the hospital and let everybody know that they got AIDS. They can't just go in there. That's embarrassing. They can't just go say, hey, guess what? I got AIDS. And go in the hospitals and it be on file that they got it, knowing that there's people waiting on that. These people take those files and put their business out there. So we got a lot of people here in this town. I'm going to tell you something. About 70-80% of the United States of America is infected with that virus. That's microscopical animal. And they're hiding it. You see, these people in the hospitals were told to help hide it as much as they can. We're in a secret war against the AIDS virus, and cancer is something that they have to be able to control, because it will most definitely also kill you without the right adjustments to it. And that's radiation therapy and treatment. Now, let me say, if there was nothing suspicious, why is these people out here in the open with radiation equipment inside of their cars, like their front lights and their tail lights? They have radiation builds within these vehicles, and then look at the street lights. The street lights have a component built for the dispensing of radiation, and it's not hidden. It's out in the open. And they put together a big scheme that I was sick with cancer or AIDS. No, I'm not. I'm not sick with neither one. No. I'm not sick with either one. These people are. These people are. They're fighting and they're using my blood. And when they go after my dung and my urine, guess what they're using it for? They're making the same pills. See, they're making the same pills and all of this stuff for AIDS, and they're making stuff that'll be filtered with the radiation to keep it from developing. You have a better chance of living without cancer being developed in your body because of my blood. You see what I'm saying? And that's the whole thing. Why would you lie and say that I have cancer and I have this and the AIDS or whatever that is, when half of these people don't even realize my hospital papers never stated that. I could take a test and it would show. You see what I'm saying? But they use that gimmick and that lie to authorize, and the feds and a bunch of other people said we indicted these people for making him sick, and they used that big lie and fake indicted these people. These people were fake indicted, the police and all of these people were fake indicted. And this whole scheme, that what I just said, was used to get people to believe these people were picked up and indicted, and that they're going to, if they don't give me this treatment, I'll die. So they asked for a way to treat Allen without destroying his integrity, when that was a whole damn scam they put together. I was never sick. It was put together for them to keep it a secret that Allen is the cure to AIDS and cancer and Crohn's disease and all other type of illnesses. And if you look at the birds, you look at these animals running around here, they all carry Allen DNA, even your plants. If you go in the stores and you start picking up food, Allen's DNA is in every damn thing known to man in this goddamn country. And I'm going to end this video right here, ladies and gentlemen. Look, subscribe to my channel.